good people. I hope you're doing great. Thank you for choosing to watch this video. I know it's a while. It has been a while. Before I noticed it was like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. And now I've decided to come and talk about this weakness that I have. And I believe that most of you and a lot of people have this problem of procrastination. Yes, procrastination is the word. Now, this issue of us being like, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes tomorrow and becomes tomorrow, and the tomorrow never reaches. Most of the time when we come up with an idea, maybe you decide that I want to start doing this. As per for me, like when I started my YouTube channel, I had all the energy, I had all the enthusiasm, I had all the courage to do that, and I really yearned to see the results. But I started on a high note. I had all the ideas and I wanted to do it every day. But with time, all the enthusiastic starts fading away, and you realize that sometimes you get tired, sometimes you get so demotivated, and you reach a place, you just become lazy and you don't care about it anymore. You don't feel like you want to shoot any videos. You don't feel like you want to move on further than that. And you keep on consoling yourself. It's gonna be well. After all, it's my life. Oh, I'll do it another time. Oh, there's no hurry. There's no hurry of doing that. And you know, time flies. Time flies. And by the time you realize, it's a while. It has taken you a while. So, what do we do about procrastination? When you become procrastinated, it's just about laziness. It's not that you can't, but your mind keeps telling you that I'll do that later. That is most of the time laziness. You just become lazy. You just hold on. You're not in a hurry to do that thing or to take action. And laziness, how do we treat laziness? Just it's normal to be lazy at times. It's normal for you to hold on and to be lazy, but it shouldn't be something that is very common with you if you really want to move or progress and have a better life. So I'm here to encourage everyone who might be going through this procrastination like me. Let's just get up and move. Let's just move on. Let's just console ourselves. There's a way that sometimes you need some motivation. Sometimes you realize that maybe the business that you thought will progress, it's not working. If you thought maybe you'll get a lot of likes and people will like your content, and you realize that they are not doing that, then you get demotivated. Don't be over expectant. Don't go for unrealistic goals. Don't go for targets that are not achievable. We need to set realistic goals. We need to set goals that you think you can do it. And that most of the time kills our energy. It kills our ability to progress. And at the end of it, we become procrastinated. It's not a good thing. It kills our progress. It gets us much behind. We end up, and most of the time, people who fail in business, people who fail in whatever goals that they set, it's just because of procrastination. It's not that they're unable, but it's just some little laziness. And by the time they realize, the business is over. By the time maybe you realize maybe you've started a little bit alcoholism, a little bit the bangi, a little bit of some manners that is not really good. By the time you realize the impact that it has caused in your life is actually big and massive, and sometimes unreal and unrepairable. Don't expect yourself to be very perfect, but just try to make a better version of you. Try to want to be better than what you are. Don't expect to move from the first step to the 10th step at a go. Just start with a small step once at a time, and you realize that when you don't get to want a very big version of you, then you have that heart to go slowly by slowly, going step by step. Appreciate yourself for your little trying. It doesn't matter how little you've tried, how little you have achieved. It is you. You have done it. However little. That little by little added to little by little will become big eventually. So you don't have to wait until you achieve the most for you to celebrate yourself. Make sure that you pat your back. At the end of the day, pat yourself at the back and say, Jen, you have done it. It really motivates you. It makes you yearn for another day. It makes you just want to continue and continue and continue. And by it's a way of avoiding procrastination. Whenever you feel that you're not moving, maybe you're stuck, ask for help. There are people who can help outside there. There are people who can advise on what next. There are people who really want the better version of you, and they will be able to help. Don't fear to ask for help. No one grew by themselves, but most of the time by the support of others. If you feel that there's somebody who motivates you, if you feel that there's somebody who makes you have a better version of yourself, feel free to talk to them, to ask for advice, to get you motivated so that you don't become lazy on what you're supposed to do. Whenever you want to enjoy anything, just make it interesting. If it's a career, if it's a business, if it's something that you're working on, just make sure that you're making it interesting. The small little things that you do to make it better, the small little things that make you smile, just try and make it interesting. This will really boost your energy. Again, let's avoid excuses. Let's avoid blaming others for our own failures. We keep on blaming others for our own failures. I don't know why. If we want to fail, we shall just fail. And if we want to progress, we can just progress. Whenever you start blaming others for your own failures, it is not them doing it, it is you are doing. Start looking at yourself and thinking like, is there anything I can do better? Is there a way that I can prevent myself from getting lazy? Is there any interruption that is coming my way? So look at that instead of looking at the other person as the reason for your failure. The other person will not interfere with your life. He or she will never be in your life. It is you and you alone. Keep trying until you succeed. Just keep trying. If you feel there's no energy to keep trying, just try and keep trying until you succeed. Don't care about the one who looks at you and laughs at you. After all, it's your life. So just keep trying. Give yourself the motivation. Sometimes you can't get the motivation from elsewhere, but from you yourself. And if we do this, oh, my friends, my sisters, my brothers, it will be well with us. the year is still very young. I know that we have set a lot of goals, objectives, and I know we have started on a high note. Take care so that procrastination that does not fail you. I know by the time we reach April, May, June, some of us will be dragging behind. But I'm here to encourage every one of you so that we are able to achieve our objectives in unity and we be happy. Thank you for watching and have a nice time.